Hello everyone. Let's see if I can get this. That looks alright. Cool. Still got my bruises from Spartan race. How bad is that? I wanted to do a really quick video. So obviously, like I mentioned on my live video ramble, I'm doing the 8-week challenge with you guys. And I guess the idea of this group is to kind of share, you know, what our goals are, where we are at the moment, where we want to be, because that all helps us stay accountable. The more people you talk about it, and you know, the more people you tell that, you know, I'm doing an 8-week challenge, so then they start asking you like, how's it going, and you feel like you have this whole bunch of people who are keeping you accountable. So not only just in this group, but you know, like your family, your friends, your work colleagues, they're all kind of keeping you accountable because they're asking you about how you're going, which is kind of how I roll with everything. So I thought I would talk about what my expectation from the 8-week challenge. So obviously I have two different types of intentions. So one that is business based. So obviously my intention with this 8-week challenge is to help you guys. So with my job, if I help you and educate you and you all succeed, then that's good for me and for Active Tribe. For my personal goal, I should get my phone actually, 1 second. I do have a few personal goals that I want to achieve. So mine is actually quite similar to you guys. I have pretty good habits around exercise. I can struggle a little bit with food. And actually, to be honest, I can struggle a little bit with exercise. It's hard when you become a PT because the times when you would normally train, so for me it's early mornings, they're now taken up with clients or working, teaching classes or whatever else. So it's finding time. You usually have weird pockets in the day, like at 12, or times that I don't love training, but I have to really kind of force myself to. Some of my goals, so meal prep. Meal prep is something I used to do religiously every week that I've slipped on, and it's a big part of why I don't think my nutrition is on par with where it needs to be, especially for the amount of training I do. So my challenge for this 8 weeks is to meal prep every week, no matter what, and hopefully to get back into that habit. So 8 weeks, create the habit, and then keep rolling through after that. I do want to drop body fat percentage. I'm not going to give the number yet because I need to do the scan and see what my body fat percentage actually is going to be. So I do want to drop body fat but keep my strength and hopefully maintain my muscle mass, because I am happy with where that is at the moment. So main focus is to drop body fat. Yeah, so in terms of my fitness background, where to start? So when I was always pretty active during high school, and then I hit year 12 and started a lot of emotional binge eating, and I think it was a combination of that and my metabolism changing. So I feel like your metabolism changes at certain ages. I've noticed mine at like 18 and I think 25 are the two big ones that I really noticed. Yes, I started binge eating. I gained a lot of weight. I think I gained nearly 10 kilos. So I was about like 70 kilos, but I had stopped sports because I was focusing on final year of school. And then I had a lot of family stuff going on. So it was a pretty stressful time. So my health was not a priority. And then I joined the gym a year later with my mum. And my weight loss journey was pretty slow. I kind of just educated myself and a lot of trial and error, like I said. So that was around the time I quit dairy for a year just to see how that would feel, and just kind of doing healthy swaps, which again I'll tell you guys about as we go through the challenge. So swapping things that I did like for something that was a little bit healthier, and I kind of just did that. And then it was kind of over the course of maybe 2 years I lost a lot of weight. So I went from like 70 kilos. I think the lowest I ever got was 59, but I was tiny. I was very fit, but had zero strength. Like, I look back at videos of me when I first started teaching Body Attack, and I feel like I could just flick myself and I would just float away. It was just a little bit too small. I've kind of gone the other way. I'm still fit, but probably not as fit as I have been in that sense, but I'm the strongest I've ever been, which is kind of exciting. After Spartan on the weekend, I feel really strong. So, you know, your body goes through phases. It's not that I'm unhealthy at the moment or anything like that. I've just had a different focus, so things have changed as I have been focusing on that. So it's kind of just trying to return back to a little bit more balance. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm focusing on for this 8-week challenge. I guess my words of advice for you guys before we dive in, especially with the scans tomorrow, is to be kind to yourself. Your body is your body. Like, it's always going to keep a certain shape. Those areas that you talk about, like where, so for mine, all my fat goes to my stomach first. And it always has been that way. Even when I was, you know, I've been anywhere between 70 kilos and 59 kilos. And no matter what kilos I am, it's, you know, always gone to my stomach first. And that's just my body type. So understanding that your body is a certain way, and you will, you know, drop body fat percentage and you will do all the things that you want to do, but appreciate what your body does and appreciate what you have now. Like, you have a functional body that does so much for you. Appreciate that, but you know, nothing wrong with wanting to make it a little bit better. Good luck with this 8-week challenge. I'm sure you're all gonna do amazing. There's gonna be so much that I'm sure you're gonna gain from this 8-week challenge. Yeah, remember, you know, self-love, it's all good. Scans aren't worth freaking out about. You're actively making the choice to make change, which is awesome. And that's already half of the, you know, you're already halfway there by just making that decision. And we're all going to be in it together and keeping each other accountable. Yeah. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 AM for an awesome workout. See you then.